Hello and welcome to Late Night Grace. My last message, or the last thing I put out on here, was roughly about 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 2, verses 7 and 8. And in it, I looked at the strange mixture of words, and I just thought I'd share words with you, then ask you a couple of questions. So this is the passage, and Paul has written a letter to the Corinthians saying, look, I caused you some upset. I'm sorry that you were upset, but I felt the need to write it. I felt the need to send this to you. And yes, it did cause you pain, it did cause you anguish. But at the end of the day, I'm glad you received this letter in the spirit it was written. And it goes like this. For though I made you sorry with a letter, I do not repent, though I did repent, for I perceive that the same epistle hath made you sorry, though it were but for a season. Now, I want to pull up on a word here that's used in this, and I think I pulled up on it in the message last time. Repent. And that word repent is not repent as in metanoia, it's the word metamelemai. And it means to feel sorry for, to have remorse over. So Paul doesn't feel sorry about it, doesn't have remorse over it. For though I made you sorry with a letter, I do not have remorse. Though I did have remorse, for I perceived that the same epistle hath made you sorry, though it were but for a season, for a short time. And it's this idea of letting emotions take control, the idea of letting emotions run what we do. Paul didn't look to the way that those people were feeling, but to how they believed, how he could move them forward, how tough it got. And that's where we're at. That's what we're about. As Christians, we're about the spiritual man. Now, the physical man can have regret and can have remorse and all those sorts of things. We're dealing with things in this world at the moment. We're dealing with problems that the world is thrusting at us day after day. And if we focus on these things, we can get very emotional, very depressed, very stressed out. But we need to address them, and we need to look at them in ourselves, be it issues like racism, be it issues like transsexualism. That's part of the deal with me as a Christian. And I know there's various people that have to stand up for what they believe. There's a nurse at the moment going through a lot of problems, a nurse I've heard of, because she addressed a paedophile by the wrong gender, and she's going through a tribunal. Now, what does this actually mean for us as Christians? We need to start standing up for the truth. We need to not look to how people feel, not to get caught up in emotions. Yeah, they may get angry for a while. They may get peed off for a while. They may get put down for a while. But that's not what it's about. It's about the look to faith and encouragement of faith. So I want to encourage all you out there and all you with faith out there to keep on praying, to keep on standing up for truth. That's all. Stand up for truth. And my question's this, and it's a very simple question. When is the right time to stand up for truth? And are you standing up for truth? That's me. See you later, folks. See you on the flip side.